Hello and welcome. Right, we have work to do. It is raining, but I thought, well, it's about time. Keep talking about getting this all graded. For once, we've got a little bit of money and we should still be able to afford the PGA. Going to cut those trees down to that is going to stop it, put the PGA down, and then make the silage go across to that so we can earn money to get us through to October morning, and then we're going to cut the grass. I do like this. It's fallen into quite a nice little um, wow, that's quite yeah, so we want the 280 horsepower for a mere 8,500. We do. I like the tiny sound. Protection beacon. Oh, that looks nice. Well, I can't see other than the light things. Oh, okay, no, that'll do. Yep. 9,000, absolute bargain. I thought it highly appropriate that this was the thing that we actually cut the trees down with. The one thing that is letting us down a little bit is at the size of our trailer, but we can manage for a bit. It is very frequently something that does pop up in the sale. We have been well, we have. I'm not going to say we've been unlucky because we've really had lots of good drops. It is very random. You can never rely on. I realise this. Sometimes you can be really fortunate. The White Farm, we've had so many fantastic drops. It's unbelievable. And then other times you can be waiting for a year for a harvester header that you've needed. Other times it can drop the very next month when you need it. It's that random. It really is. But yes, we're going to let the rain stop, which is, yeah, well, I don't know what time. Oh, a field tower. That's right. We also need to get that into place. So we should do that too. So we're going to take this across the road and then we're going to get our liming contract underway. Did I leave it down that end? I think I did, but I'm not sure. I might have bought them all back that session. Can't remember. We should take this over ready for action, and then we should see where the limer is. We do need to do a bit of water as well, I think. So I thought I did switch the lights on. I forgot it resets them. It just reset them. Now that is infested with weeds, and this is our field. It is. Right, so then we've got to grab these and make the BGA. Let's also go and check to see if fantastic. So field 10 is he's not where you think it is. Where is field 10? I cannot see 6 now. It is. Oh, it's actually a stone throw away from us. Right. Let's take that down. Oh, will we do it? I think we may, but we might need to top up a little bit. Yeah, it's that went down. Well, it's lasted us ages, and for the contracts, it really doesn't seem to. Oh, that is a point actually. This is part of field 12. I think we're gonna have to do this bit ourselves, which we shall obviously now. Yeah, I would cover that over with the tarpaulin I've got inside. With this real life. Right, so then what time is this weather going to start? Yeah, I really fancy to go on this. Oh, my life, I did that dinner time, so let's zip. I imagine that's probably going to be about right. There shouldn't be much tick-ups, if anything. I think fertilizers now, or maybe a little tiny trickle, but that's about it. Yeah, that was the merest little tickle of a tickle that time. So, is the weatherman going to be correct today? Ish. Right. Okay. So we're going to do this bit here because this is part of field 12, and then we're going to, I think, set a standard worker. But I think it's also got a bit down at the bottom. I think. The same. Yeah, sort of, it has. Right, okay, so if we set standard worker doing that, we'll pop up, and then when that's nearly finished, we'll pop back and we'll finish off. Right, so then it is now time to get this. Oh, yeah, I've forgotten that, and it takes a few seconds for it to actually unfold. Now, some of these big trees are going to fill this in one go, so we're going to be. Oh, have we got anywhere that can store this? Oh, now that is a point. Oh, that. Now this has got 50 ton storage in itself. So that's 18 tons straight away. I don't want to go for the biggies because they'll literally devour this. Let's just get rid of the little tiddlers. And then we'll see if... I don't think you can put wood chips in a standard. They're not multi-fruit, are they? We will stay... Oh, wow, they did actually give me a bit more than I thought. We are leaving the weeping willow down by the edge of the water. There is no reason whatsoever. Ooh. We're hitting. We have a collision. Ooh. Seems to collide with the ground. Yeah, that's as good as it's going to get. Right, so then, what are we going to do with this? I think we're going to need to put a little silo down that is basically wood storage or just storage in general. And it's going to have to be the smallest profile one I can think of, and that would be... I know which one it will be. It is going to be the one from Bernie. Doesn't accept bales, but we're not really worried about that. It's the little brother to that one. It's this small single towered one, I think. Or there's the American ones as well. They're nice and small, just like a single tower. Liquid storage. This thing's a little bit further. Sure. Yeah, these aren't bad actually. I've got these on. Oh, quite a big tower though. Yeah, they are a little bit. But yeah, a little bit broader than I'm thinking this one. Yes, that's about perfect, really. But we do need it, I think, an angle like that. We might have to lose the corner. Oh, it's accessible from the street. That's my main thing. And it's yeah. Brilliant. Right. So then, let's stick that in there. Ah, brilliant. So then, we have... Oh. Yeah. So, 63%. So there's quite a bit missing. Because, of course, it came the wrong way. Of course it did. You can guarantee it's going to come the wrong way, can't you? Which means we've certainly not used much lime. Shock horror. Yeah, I've got to be honest. It is FS19. There were some contracts on Lone Oak when I got precision farming enabled, where they really didn't need hardly any. It was a fertilizing contract, and it really didn't need much. It was one of those where it's really low fertilizer, and obviously because you got precision farming enabled, it really, yeah, it was minimalistic. You probably got through 1% of your fertilizer, and obviously you'd make it was one of those. Lone Oak was one of those fields. I'd leave Courseplay, it could earn me 150, 200,000 in a session because these were talking massive fields. So brilliant. Well, we're going to be thorough. We're going to finish. Fantastic. We've earned quite a lot from these contracts, these liming contracts. It's a cracking mod. That it really is amazing. Truthfully is. And we are at, should be second growth stage. Indeed, is that second or third? I always like to leave a couple of corners. No, it's not the golden green. It's still greeny green. Yeah, the golden greens are slightly different colour. And it is a little bit confusing. I always like to leave a little bit of grass, but I think we were quite thorough on this, so there's not much to compare it to. That's why I like to leave a couple of Of course, I chose sharp corners. Yeah, and it really is. It does a cracking job of taking the corners out almost completely. Yeah, there's nothing left. I can't sort of see it all, but I think that's right. Right, now then, we've finished that. Let's take the contract. I'll have a quick look to see if there are any more. Collect. And no, just one more little tiny lime in. We're not doing the baling contracts. They take too long. I just thought the liming contracts are nice and easy, a bit like the fertilizer contracts were. They were fantastic as well. So now all we've got to do is cut these down and put the BGA, and then tell the silage to shift across. Right, is this back? I believe it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, I know this is a bit tricky. I did sort of realise this was not going to be perfect, being this close to the road, but that was my point. It needs to be accessible by the road as well. It's a lovely little, very small footprint. It is. Is it 5 million? Is it 2 million? 2 million. Multi-fruit, though. So amazing. So you can have it as a bit of a store, really. And yes, I know we're going through the pipe. Whoa. Now, I think we're going to try. I think we'll chop one of the big trees down at a time because I think, if I remember rightly, these are monsters. And I'm not sure about those, that weird tree, what they do as well. I can't remember. Are these oaks or I can't remember. Or are they maples? I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm on about. That's what I'm on about. We will also obviously sell this in the back end because this is going to bring, again, this is why another reason I love the Tree Devourer. I was trying to think Tree Begone, Tree Devourer. But yeah, the Tree Devourer. Switch that off for a minute. Yeah, I love the fact that obviously this does wood chips. We will have a good look to see. It's usually back end, usually sort of January time. Could reverse in. I seem to be trying to keep my hand in at reversing a lot recently. Practice makes perfect and all that. Oh, wow. Let's have a quick look while that's unloading. How much are we going to get from wood chips? Wood chips are where? Further down anything, or I've missed them, which is quite probably likely, knowing me. Terrible at this. What was that? Yeah, what was that saying about a man look? Yeah. I would have thought wood chips are at the top. Yeah, they've got to be higher than this. I would have thought they were in the first set. Stones, I would have thought it would have been near this lot. Straw, wood chips, straight above it. Best price is 9.72. It is in January. Yeah, the usual of most. So let's get this done. It's going to cost us quite a bit in level, and I realise that it might be like 70 odd grand because it is very, yeah, it is a little bit iffy. I think we'll leave that other one to the left. I can't see, unless it goes into the building, I can't see that we need to actually do anything about that. Ooh, 50 tons. Brilliant. I think that one will do, really. I can't see us really needing to. So, wow, that is quite some money's worth then. Not that we did it for that. It really was only because this is the perfect spot for the BGA. Really, that's why I wanted this field back. I mean, I do want the other one back as well, but yeah. I'm trying my best to keep the flow of the Let's Play going. I know it seems that we're going to be right down to about 70 grand, but we've got an awful lot of money tied up in that 340 tons of. Then we're going to have this in the back end, then we're going to have the seeds in the back end, and is the back end. Yeah, we are very close, couple of months off. So if we start next year and we've got the field as well to sell, one more court, so we've got the silage to go from the field, just that field. Yeah, I remember. I'm not cutting the field. I'm still of two minds, but I think I'm right. I will sooner have that grass field. I'm almost also wondering, do we quickly grass this one? Am I going to make this the grass corner going forwards with the BGA being here? I always say that location, location, location. And if that is true, wouldn't it be a good idea to put this down as grass now? Yeah, and actually sort of make that into this. Wow, that is slow. Really slow. I think I must have been on the edge of that. Right, so then, BGA. While we're doing that, we could actually get, now this is 280 horsepower, this is the lead tractor. We could get the case actually using the Terrasem and actually do this whilst we're doing this. A sensible person would employ his workers as the best that he can. And we are a stone throw away, so it makes perfect sense. I think we've got enough. Yeah, we've got enough in that, definitely. We don't even need to top up. It's that good. So can we knock that in? In editing yesterday, it was annoying me. I thought I really want to start. Yeah, I've got a telehandler. I should be pushing that, but just for now, just to get him out of the way a little bit. I know I've got stones and lime and all sorts. So I keep saying about dynamic sessions, and it is true. I am, yeah, that's not too bad. I would like to put a proper road going to the right, though, really, I think. Right, so then, field number 3. We will set this going. We can plant grass in September, which means it will have October and November to grow. It'll almost catch up with the other one, so I'm quite pleased with that. That's why I thought it's not going to take long if we use our brain now. Hang on a minute. I've got a... Why is that not reading that we've got that? It shouldn't be on... Yeah, it should be on create job. Very strange. Bit of a glitch. It's 3. Yeah, we'll try 3. We're not going outside into the... That'll do nicely. Field 3. Save course. Activate 6 meters. And first, we should have it activated with... Yeah, application rate auto, so that is done. That's me staying out the way completely. I do love these plants here. They are amazing, and they've probably been in the game for a year. This, yeah, definitely probably have. But yeah, this is how quickly I notice things. Right, so then, can we get that in there? Do we need to level it for... Now, that plateau bit looks fairly level. But we have got to sort of try and get this right. Now then, is it... Which way is it? No, I think it is going that way. Oh, no, it's not. No, actually, because the Matana set is the last set. I don't ever take them out, because they are useful. It is... Disturbed... Simulations. Now that I knew. So then... Yeah, I thought at a slight angle, like that... I don't know. We need that post as well. It is $3,000 out. How are we doing at the back? That's what to look at, really. I'm going to try to get this as shallow as possible. The white back is going to come back. I don't mind the fact that the trees are leaning. That thing at the back's there. Can we trim it a little? Yeah, that's about as good as it's going to get. Now then, let's see the damage, because there was some definite... Yeah, we've got an overhanging tree that is shielded. It's down to 70,000, just as I said. We've got that wood chips to fall back on. We have seeds to fall back on. Right, let's do something about that. That is a little bit severe. Do we level that and pull it out a little, and then do a gradual, perhaps? Doesn't seem a bad idea. The bad thing about leveling is it... Right, and then if we do go down a little and do a smoothing just on this a little bit smaller, I think. So it's not too severe. Then we'll go down in the Sempo. We might... Oh, it's still a little bit... yeah, but it's more about this, really. It is more about us... Can we meet that? Yeah, we need to fix that corner. What is it like if we get... So we're not really going to go down by the bank very much. It's more about that sort of turning circle. Spot on. I'm happy. Easily pleased. Right, so then we now need to switch our production on. We need to tell, yeah, let's remember to tell the Matana this time that our silage wants to be distributed, and which means we've also 307. I do apologise. Distributing, and the BGA, we need to switch the silage on. We need to tell the digestate to distribute, because that also can make, we are going to sell and sell. Yeah, so we're selling energy, selling methane, and yeah, that is everything for now. I haven't spoken about animals. I did say about not having animals to bring out the best in the map. Yeah, I think that's probably because it does allow you to fluid between the months a little bit better. If we've got a map that's heavy on production, special productions like this, like I did on the old farm countryside, I do tend to favour that, really, because it makes a bit more sense. Right, now then, I think we should take over. This is a nice, generous headland on this. Yeah, no, let's leave the engine going. Right, thank you very much, all man. We will take over for this little bit now. We will. And actually, because it is going to be grass, we are actually going to do these corner swishes too, because I hate seeing that brown that you get with, yeah, and there's also a little tiny patch, but it's going to do a massive gash for that one little tiny sort of patch over on the other field. Yeah, the police are certainly very interested in keeping our farm safe. Either that or they don't like me, because they go past every minute. So, yeah, it could be that they've got a personal vendetta against me personally, or they're very protective of the farm. Wink, wink. Yeah, I can't say as I have. You definitely have noticed how often they go past. It's intriguing. Right? No, we don't. We could nearly afford our old field back as well in front. I think if I was going to do this, I would do what I said, which is to make it into one. But for now, I'm happy with this. Yeah, because we are. If we're going to do the mine, then farming is going to have to take a back seat whilst we do that. Definitely. Yeah, we can't. Imagine, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can always do an entire session of cutting grass and then do an entire session of mining stuff. So I don't really think that that's going to cause that much of a problem, really. Yeah, I'm not letting that escape. I see it. Right, I think one and all. Yeah, a little bit of a twiddle at the end and then back, and I think we're done. Another fantastic, yeah, turnaround. Then we shall speed time up a little bit so that the stuff goes from everything into everything. Yeah, because this is where if you go to sleep right now that you do get problems, because it's not had chance to do the multiple steps, like send this to there, then do this. And that's what happens if you just go to sleep. It's caught me out quite a few times where your productions have only done one thing because you sleep and it processes one command, you could say, if you were going to think of it as a computer program, which it really is. So yes. Right, 2 little islands. I think we've done everything. We'll have a look on the proper map. Something I frequently forget to do. There actually is that I noticed there was a little bit missing on the field. The original one. Now, if we move out of the way as well, switch that off, fold it up, and shift out of the way. Although I don't think that actually affects anything. I think you can do it on this screen without it affecting anything. I'm honest. So, and of course you have to switch grass off to seagrass. Actually, yeah, you can't even see that one little gash. It's that tiny. So no, I in my defense, you couldn't see that either. Right. Okay then. In that case, we are going to pop this back. Let's get into keeping good habits. Although the other one can stay over there for now. Yeah, we've also, I believe, haven't we still got our telehandler stuck on the rear of the garage? Good job that we do sort of use their services quite a lot. Do we need to do some? We will need. No. We've not cut any grass. We don't need to do any water for that digestate. That other digestate will go into. Oh, I do believe. Yes, I do. I need another load of manure. I am right, actually. In that case, I'm going to do this off camera because we've done this a couple of times. It's taken half a session for me to do this. It's just not fair on you guys and gals to keep having to do this. So I'm going to lock this up right here. Even though you can't see the lock. And we are going to, yeah, we will go and grab a manure and then I will pop back. So I'm going to see you in a few minutes. Nearly home, but I thought I'm on the right side of the road. We appear to have somebody who is stuck and the lights are not on. Well, are they on red? Because that's a bit confusing. The traffic lights, I'm not sure whether that is right or wrong, but they appear to be, and the crossings, the train has only just gone. Yeah, literally out the other way. But I thought, well, I'd have to stop. Yeah, perhaps the game is, even though it's had one update already, traffic is it's not the nicest of things. But we have, we've literally 1,000 and something or other for this. It's usual, what we usually pay. So yeah, we've got this. No, it's the next left turn. And let's indicate. Where are the Sempo's indicators? Did that actually work? Yeah, it worked on the trailer. I can see them, but I can't see any on the Sempo. Perhaps it hasn't got them, or perhaps they're only at the front, or... Yeah, so we should speed up till 1 o'clock, maybe 2, just to make sure that all commands are processed by every process that's doing, and then we should make an absolute small fortune. We'll need to stick the terrace away as well. Half the job, Bob. Come on. Let's get this done. Yeah, I had an incident. I admit it. I did. Yeah, with the Sempo. It's so good at turning. I turned into a light stalk. You would have had a good laugh. But yeah, I can't have the camera. It's true. I know you can. I think CDP does but then it makes editing take ages. That's why I've gone for a dynamic approach where you switch the cameras on and you work. Don't mean I don't ever trim at all. But if you trim all... Now, the other thing I'd like to do is get that out. Because we're blocking that off all the time. And I want to pull that out because... I'm surprised we didn't... Yeah, why did we... Oh, no, we didn't have weeds because we're on grass. Yeah, we did discuss this. Also, I think we can probably stick that next to the dog place. The other thing is, I'm going to say, it's a nice shed in a way, but its back doesn't overhang at all. So it means half of our equipment is actually sort of sticking out a little bit now and that we're going to hit something. So, yeah, so... I think I prefer an easy shed where you've got the overhang at the front, but I'm not sure it'll fit in. So, and I'm not sort of trying to be nasty. It's just I'm trying to think. It's amazing how good the human brain is at actually pointing out when something isn't quite right. I mean, I know I don't have to stick it all the way to the back. I suppose that is also a thing. But you can't always see, because it's a game, how far back you are. Yeah, really, that would be about right. About there. Right, so then we're going to speed time up to 2 o'clock. We may actually, get some... Yeah, might actually start the tick-up process, which means it's definitely going through. Yeah, just a little. Right, so everything we're happy with. We will get this lot off as well, off the ground and all the rest of it. Stick Sempo's lights off. Oh, no, indicator. That's the smashing. Check the... Sometimes you get drops later in the day. Like a beautiful John Deere. Oh, 445 horsepower for 106,000. Do we need it? It is a high end for 106,000. That is hard to actually beat. Got to be honest, that is a bit of a beaut. It's 345 horsepower for 106,000. I think you'll kick yourself if you... Yeah, if you like say no. Oh, no, EU. That is right. We're going to do it. I know it seems a bit mad. A little, you think? To me, even me, it seems a bit mad. We are right down to 12,000. I hope you know what you're doing. I really do. Well, we have silage going in, seeds, wood chips, a field. I think we're going to be all right. I think we're all right for tractors now. Why can I not get this set? Because you need to be pretty much on there. And, it's 9 o'clock. Apologies, I paused that for a minute. Yeah, so 231,734. It is October morning. We could almost afford that now, and I was justified in what I did. I really was. Oh, no. And no, it was a cracking deal. That's what I'm saying. That is a massive monster, but it's 300 grand. That likewise is a massive monster. Not much more powerful though than the possibility, only slightly more, really, than the one that we got for 100,000. So I do truthfully think I was actually justified. So then, now that can we? Yeah, let's just pop down to there. I think I'm correct. Let's have a quick look. Yes, that's the golden green. That's the lovely, lush. It's got a slightly yellowy, greeny sort of look to it rather than the. I think, yeah, it doesn't matter about the other field because we're not cutting it. We're not. Definitely not. So, can we visit that? We can visit that, I'm sure we can. Yeah, it's just so as we can see. Yeah, it is. No, obviously this is first grass stage. We've only just done it. It's the one across there that I really want. And then we're going to call it here. We are. It's going to be a bit of a shorter session because the grass is going to be a session in itself. Yeah, we will need to get this on. I'd like to move us on to get through to my next point of interest for the map. I don't want to shilly-shally around. I don't want to like rush it though either, but I do want to. Yeah, this is second growth stage, so I am right. It will grow on November one more time, but then it dies back one stage. But that way, if I cut it now, it'll be first growth stage, then it dies back, and then it grows to first growth stage back in the first year, next year. I don't want that. I want it to be ready to cut, whether that's second or third growth stage, so you get your 3 cuts in the year. But yeah, that is us done for yet another session. That dog not get about. So we have, we're getting there. We've got two of our original 3 fields back. We've got the field down the bottom. We're ducking and diving. We've got a biogas plant now. We're up to 231,000. We've done everything legally. We're just through mods and things like that. No skullduggery, no cheating, no just selling products that you can buy and then sell on. So we've done everything by the book. And we've got 231,734. Have we got anything left in our... I think that will be everything, if I'm honest. That should be... silage. Oh, it's 25 tons of silage. Oh, the digester is distributed. I think that'll be I think that is all of the silage out of this, though. Yeah, it is. It's done it. It's just not quite processed, which, yeah, I mean, that is a beast. That's done 300 and something tons overnight and is down to 24 tons. So that is absolutely beastly and amazing. That is, now that's still got a lot. That's going to bring us an awful lot. We need more manure. That's the slowdown. We need more manure. So I do think it is time for us to invest in our lorry that is sitting down. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a cheap lorry back, though, that's not too expensive, even if it's a 40-odd tonner. So, yeah, there's a couple of fantastic lorry backs. Is it the Nefaz? I think that's very reasonable. 40-odd tonner. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It says, as he can't find it. The Flegel 61. I'm sure the Nefaz is much more reasonable and it's a 40 or 45 tonner. No, they're not for... Yeah, that's the IT runner pack. The Nefaz 34,000, 48 tonner. Yeah, it is the Nefaz as well. I don't know why I've got both of them in. I've got the same lorry twice, same lorry, or have I taken the Nefaz out and I've only got that now? No, I have got the Nefaz by R. Michal. Ooh, do we? That's a. Yeah, I think that we'll have that colour. Why not? And we'll have a cover as well for 35,850 because it's about time we actually made more use of bigger things. It is so yeah, we've still got enough by the time we sold everything and all the rest of it, but it is about time we use not only the fact but also how fast the lorry is. It can cover the distance much better, and it's sitting there like an ornament, not in use. But that's where we're going to leave it for this session. All I'm going to say is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this exciting, fluid, fantastic journey on this amazing. We've had some ups and downs, but we've come back. We are really back up there, and we have quite a fantastic set of equipment, which we should just do a lap of honour and see our tractors, where we had 2. We now have... Why do we only... Oh, no, because that's classed as a small tractor. Yeah. How can you possibly say the Sampo is a small tractor? It's 280. Well, I suppose it's size. So we have got 4 tractors, 1 truck, 1 telehandler. So I think our team is really doing very well now. Really is. Really widened out. I'm so chuffed. I am. So shouldn't really be needing much. We maybe upgrade the biggie. But to be honest, we've got 260, 280 horsepower, 345 horsepower. There's not many implements beyond our reach now that we really need. So yeah, all that remains to be said for this session is goodbye for now.